Cancer. Let's see what is coming up for you in the month of July. I'm going to be doing the love readings, and I'm also going to be doing a couple of other little informational spreads. But let's start with love, okay? So last week I did person A, person B, but this week, not this week, last month. But I want you guys to see the cards, which is why I'm doing the reading this way now, so you guys can see what I'm seeing, okay? So let's go ahead and start with Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? First, person A. What's going on with person A in the month of July? In love. What's going on with person A? What's going on with person A? Okay. I guess nothing. What's going on with person A? Come on. Okay, so struggling to speak. First of all, oh wow, okay, one came out. Right when I said struggling to speak, and we get the 8 of Wands. Okay, what else is going on with person A? Month of July. What else is going on with person A? I don't read upside down or reversed cards. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Okay. Wanting to speak about, they're wanting to communicate how they feel like their investment is not paying off, and they're kind of starting to shut down, starting to pull away emotionally. Let's see what's going on with person B. Knight of Wands, 6 of Swords, one more. Oh, Lord. So, 2 people on very different pages. So, person A wants to communicate that they're not really as emotionally involved as they were. They don't feel like the connection is worth their time or energy, and they're starting to get very closed off, like they're putting up an emotional barrier. Person B is very excited, still thinking it's okay, maybe even traveling, 6 of Swords, traveling towards person A, thinking that, you know, this is their person, this is who they want to let's clarify. Let's see how they see each other, okay? How does person A see person B? 3 of Wands, the World. Whew. 10 of Swords. So, person A sees person B as somebody who is goal-oriented. They're always looking towards the future. See them as very successful, cultured, very classy even. But they do see them as somebody who is a little bit of a victim. Like maybe this person always has a victim mentality. And this is not a positive card, I'm just saying. Let's see how person B sees person A. How does person B... Ooh, that was a violent card. Wow. The Empress, okay. How does person B see person A? Ooh. One more. That is... Wow, okay, that was a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them because they all fell out. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, I can't pick these up now. Person B sees person A as somebody who's very beautiful, loving, nurturing, but also someone who's very harsh, someone who maybe has a lot of ego, who may say things without thinking, can be hurtful with words. But they also see them as someone who is very... like they are destroying the way that things are built, right? So maybe this person, although they are an Empress, they don't like the way certain things are done. It could be like maybe they're a feminist. Maybe they are a part of the LGBTQ, I can't talk today, LGBTQ supporter or Black Lives Matter. Like, this is somebody who is willing to tear down what most people see as normal, right? So they do see this person as super attractive though, but they see them as someone who focuses on the negative, someone who is worried about a lot of things. I just don't think that person B agrees with what person A worries about, right? I'm trying to fit them all in the camera. So let's see how they feel about each other, because I'm getting very different, like a very clashing energy. So how does person A feel about person B? Oh dear. 5 of Pentacles. How does person A feel about person B? Knight of Cups. And the Death card. So person A may be suffering from a little bit of could be self-esteem issues, could be feeling like, well, this person is not going to see me as worthy, but it could also be coming from a feeling of like isolation, like they may feel like they don't get enough attention from person B, or they're very shut out, they're very misunderstood maybe. But they do feel like there is romantic intent with the Knight of Cups. There is like, I do care about this person, but I think that they're realizing that it may be coming from a rose-colored glasses type of thing, like it's a fantasy. And with the Death card, there is a huge change in that. I do think that this person B, is contributing to person A letting go of certain mindsets, of certain ways of thinking. They're contributing to a transformation on person A's part. Now, how does person B feel about person A? In a minute, I'm going to pull oracle cards to get more clarity. Sun card. Whew. 9 of Pentacles. Did another one flip out? No. Okay. One more. How does person B feel about person A? So, person A brings a lot of happiness into person B's life. They feel that person A is the full package. However, they are a handful. They can be a burden sometimes. And I think in a way, if this ended, although person B would be sad, at the same time they would be relieved. Because they feel like person B is, or person A, I'm sorry, is like a lot to handle. That's what I'm getting here. So let's pull some oracle cards so we can get some additional information. Clarify what's going on with person A. Clarify what's going on with person A. So we get the Bear and the Black Egg. The Bear is a card of starting off slowly, right? Feeling like you're barely getting into something, you're barely tapping into a part of yourself, but gaining strength as you go. About what? Well, we have the Black Egg. The Black Egg represents the throat chakra. So I feel like person A might have been the type of person that used to not speak up about things, used to not express themselves, and now they're learning how to do this. And although it's hard, as they go, they're gaining more strength. They're like, yeah, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop expressing my needs. Maybe before I would overlook myself and I would just think I was being too sensitive, or I didn't have boundaries. And now they're getting really comfortable with expressing themselves, even if it makes other people uncomfortable. They're like, I don't care. Clarify what's going on with person B. The Owl. Let me pull one more. So I will say the Owl is fortune, the fish. So the Owl does represent prosperity. It represents, it represents abundance. So I feel like this person is really focused on their wealth, on their material abundance. And they're kind of just going with the flow, you know. However, I don't think that's sitting very well with this person, because this is like, okay, I feel like this person is somebody who is finding themselves, right? They are finding what they want to stand up for. And person B is kind of just going with the flow, but I don't think that's going to sit well with this person, because now that they stand for something, they're not going to like this just go with the flow type of energy. They're going to be like, well, so what do you stand for? Do you not stand for anything? And that could be where a lot of the clashes are coming from. But let's get some more clarity. How does person A see person B? Clarify. How does person A see person B? Clarify. Ooh. Okay. So very powerful cards though. So person A does see person B as someone, this is a solar plexus chakra card, and this is a sacral chakra card. So someone who is very confident, very in tune with their emotions, but also I think the downside to these is someone who's very self-centered and focuses on what's going on with them, focuses on their pleasure, their happiness, and doesn't really, you know. But they do see them as a crow, so they do see them as someone who's very wise. Keep on tapping with my nose. Someone who's very wise, someone who's very psychic even. So I do think that it's not like they have them in a totally negative light, but there is a clashing of perspectives, right? How does person B see person A? Wow, that was instant. Tiger. The eagle. Let me get one more to make it even. Snake. So I feel like this person is the feminine energy, because not only do they show up as the Empress, not only do they show up as the Empress and the Queen of Wands, which doesn't really have to do with gender, it has to do with energy, right? That's why I said this is the feminine. So I feel like this is the feminine because they're also showing up as the tiger, and the tiger represents the power of feminine energy. So it doesn't, I'm not talking about gender. I'm saying person B sees person A as somebody who not only shows up as the Empress, but as someone who's fully in their feminine power. Like it's somebody who has owned their feminine energy to such a degree that it exudes power. It's not weak. It's not the damsel in distress. It's someone very powerful in their feminine energy, which is why it matches with the Empress. They also see them as some, but I will say the downside is that they could see them as too emotional, right? Too feminine, too feely, too many feelings. They do see them as somebody who has risen from chaos, from difficulties. They've grasped the lessons and arisen to be able to see far into the future, right? Which is what the eagle does. But they also see them as someone with a lot of potential. They have the potential to be a lot. They have the potential to be creative. They have the potential. They see a lot of potential in person A. Now, the potential could just be for a relationship, right? Let's clarify feelings a little bit more. How does person A feel about person B? How does person A feel about person B? The buffalo. Ooh, interesting. So person A is, I think they're very conflicted because they do feel the buffalo represents a spiritual and material connection. So they feel both physically attracted to person B, but also spiritually connected to person B. However, they are coming in with the lion. This is control, self-control. Like they care about this person, but their feelings are not going to control them. This person is the type of person that can love someone and still walk away. And I don't think that they're very compatible because person A is seeing person B as somebody who's very shallow, superficial, lacking depth. Like maybe this person is very physically attractive because they're seeing them as a starfish, and the starfish represents somebody who's very beautiful, who's very alluring. But like when you're around this person, they're so attractive, you feel like you're under a spell because of how good looking they are. However, the star also represents not really gelling when it comes to belief systems, when it comes to what they stand up for, because starfish is very superficial. They just believe in themselves. They believe in what they can get. They believe in how they can progress. They don't really care about the rest of the world. Let's see. Person B. How does person B feel about person A? Ooh. The oyster. The hyena, and the butterfly. So, I can't pick these up now. Okay. Person B sees person A as someone who has hidden treasures inside of them, but also someone, they don't really know what to expect from person A because it's like they see a lot of hidden things. Now, this could mean that they think person A is secretive. But I think more than anything, it just means that they understand that there's a lot that is still beneath this shell. They're only seeing a piece of it. They do see person A as somebody who jokes around a lot, but struggles to be serious, maybe. Like they deflect serious topics with humor. But interestingly enough, they also see them as a butterfly. And although the butterfly represents transformation, the butterfly is also, how do I put it? It's very difficult to catch. I feel like person B sees person A as somebody who's like floating around. They're beautiful. It's ethereal to watch. It's very soothing. But having a butterfly land on your finger, it's like, oh, you kind of freeze because you're like, I don't want them to float away. That's the energy I'm getting here. So it could be that that's where the Ten of Wands comes through. Person B is afraid of messing up because they're like, this person's going to cut me off. They're not going to want to talk to me anymore. So, you know what? Let me do one more question. Let's do one more. What action is person A going to take towards person B? What action is person A going to take towards person B? King of Pentacles. Ooh. Five of Wands. Strength card. Three of Cups. See, King of Pentacles is not very action oriented, actually. King of Pentacles is kind of very much do their own thing. So when King of Pentacles comes up as an action, I feel like person A is going to be focusing on their business. I do see a lot of clashes though. But I think the clashes are coming from a difference of where they want to go. Because remember when I said the lion represents self-control, right? Here it is again, strength. Like they're going to be holding back. Even if they feel a lot of passion, because the lion is Leo, represents a lot of passion. It's like holding back a lot of passion and being like, we can be friends. This is the card of friendship. However, it is the card of spending time with someone, maybe going out to eat and drink. So they'll be like, maybe we can hang out, you know? But I don't think that they're on the same page. Let's look at this side. What action will person B take towards person A? What action will person B take towards person A? One more, just so we can even it out. Okay, so person B is coming from a very action-oriented place. However, I think when they come across this energy, so they do come across as somebody who wants to take action towards person A, but I'm also getting, okay, so this is this is a double-edged sword. Like, they're coming towards person A because person A makes them happy, right? Brings out a lot of passion in them. However, they're also in this space of like, well, I'm not going to give more than I'm receiving. So this person has their dignity, their, their pride, and which is natural, right? They should. That don't pursue people who don't want to be in a relationship with you, and I think that's where they're at. Although they feel very passionately towards person A, if person A says they just want to be friends, person B, I feel, will accept that and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna protect my feelings because you're not on the same page with me. I'm not gonna give more to this emotionally than you are. I'm gonna add a couple of readings at the end for finances. Bear with me a second. Let me pick up these cards. So anywho, for those of you who wanted a love reading, I hope that resonated with you. Let me know how that turns out. Alright, so for finances, what's going on? So this could be relating to work, career, or just your money in general if you have your own business or you're an entrepreneur. Okay, for Cancer, what's coming up in their finance sector? Career, work. What's coming up for Cancer? Eight of Wands again. Okay. That was the first card in the last spread. Hold on. Is this... Oh, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What is happening? One more. Okay. Wheel of Fortune is the overall energy, which is pretty fantastic, because, it represents fate, destiny, bringing things to you. That's awesome. That's always going to be great. The first thing that came to mind really when I saw this, and this is going to apply to some of you, obviously not all of you. If you are having difficulties with a person you're in love with, it could be resolved, right? It could be that you decide to marry this person because we do have the Justice card, and that could change your financial status somehow. For others of you, I do think that there is either some travel involved for you. Maybe you're traveling to a love interest, and that could bring marriage or some sort of contract. You could be traveling for a new job. This could be a company you're joining hands with, and that could bring a contract. If that is true, if it is, let's do both scenarios. If it's marriage, I feel like it's going to change your status, as in it's going to elevate your status. It's going to put you in this place of like feeling really successful, feeling really on top of the world. If this is career oriented and you join hands with the company and start a contract, I do think it's going to elevate your position. Like, it might be giving you a supervisor status, a manager status, like it's putting you above other people in some way. But it might like be able to afford a car now, a different car. Let's get some clarity. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. The Hierophant. What is going on? Oh Lord. Okay. Let's see. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The Magician. So you are manifesting this. Cancer, if you want, and I have to mention this because I do feel like it matters. For those of you who are in a romantic attachment, I think that marriage is a huge possibility. It could be that you are indecisive, Two of Swords. You're kind of like, I don't know if I should or I shouldn't. Eventually the answer comes. Like there could have been, with the Three Swords here, there could have been some heartbreak, some things that need to be worked through or healed through. But I do feel like if marriage is a thing, for some of you this could even be divorce because, you know, let's just be real. There's people on different ends of the spectrum here. Whatever it is, you're manifesting it. If it's marriage, you're manifesting it. If it's divorce, you're manifesting it. Let's clarify this Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. Hangman. Like I said, remember I saw the Three of Swords over here. I do feel like there has been some sort of heartbreak between you and this person. However, I also see you unwilling to move away. Like you're stuck there. You still have this belief that things can turn around. Like you have this, like, it's going to be okay. I know it's going to be okay. I know it's going to be okay. You keep telling yourself this. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. I'm going to come back and translate this for career in case it's not that, but I have to do the first thing that comes to mind. Clarify Two of Cups. Page of Wands. King of Swords. The Sun card. And the Queen of Swords. So there is a match. We've got the King and Queen of Swords, right? And they're looking at each other. So I do think you and this person are very aware of each other. I do think that both of you are excited about this connection. You're willing to try something new. I do think, though, that the King and Queen of Swords are they're the wisest, right? So I feel like you two have been through a lot. You want to build happiness together because you're like, we understand each other. We understand a lot about each other. Both of you are equally intelligent, I will tell you that. Let's clarify this Page of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Okay, I dropped one. We've got the Nine of Cups. I can't grab it. And the Five of Wands. So I would be careful. I would definitely be careful. If you are not wanting to be pregnant, be very, very careful. I'm feeling a little bit of a family being established very quickly. And that creating a lot of conflict because I don't think, there's one of you that I don't think is actually wanting this. But it almost feels like you're being rushed into it. You're being pushed into it. And I don't know. That it could be fate. Could be. But it doesn't have to be. Let's clarify this Justice card. Six of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Yeah, see, I feel like, I'm telling you, I feel like one of you is being rushed into marriage, into commitment. And it has to do with like somebody not wanting to let you go and be like, no, we can move past anything. We can move past anything. We're soulmates. We can work this out. There's so much energy here. There's so much possibility. And I think that's really hard for you to resist. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. The Lovers. Seven of Cups. Justice card again. I am telling you that somebody is willing to put in the work. And they're just like, no, we are meant to be together. I am so confused about why you don't want to be with me. Let's get married. Like, be careful. Cancer, be careful. I don't think it's bad exactly, because you are showing up with the Two of Cups. Like, there is a lot of mutual love, and they're showing up as King of Swords, you're showing up as Queen of Swords, then we have the Lovers. I'm not in the Six of Cups. I'm not saying anything particularly bad. It just feels, and I'm just being very honest with you, it feels very rushed. Like somebody's just rushing towards commitment, towards marriage, towards like trying to lock you down is what keeps coming to mind. Let's clarify the Chariot. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Page of Cups, Four of Wands, King of Cups, with the Knight of Pentacles as the overall energy. So I do think that this is bizarre. Like, it literally went from rushing into commitment to all of a sudden being single and friendship. And then down to the Page. So, okay, it could be that one of you is rushing the other person into commitment, and then the person that's being rushed gets cold feet. They feel very uncomfortable because all of a sudden I'm seeing one of you being single as fuck and be like, you know what, I'm out. Now this could we are showing up with the Page of Cups, so this could be one of you being very emotionally unavailable, or afraid of commitment, or being very immature emotionally. But I do feel Four of Wands, King of Cups. Cancer, if this is, well, whoever this is, because this is Cancer, right? So this could be you, this could be the person you're dealing with. Maybe both of you have a lot of Cancer energy. There is long term here, but I feel like there's two people on very different emotional levels. We've got the Page of Cups and we've got the King of Cups. So there is a strong foundation, but maybe one of you is like, hold on, let's just slow down. Overall, we do have 5 cups though. So I do think that there is some sadness and disappointment about it not being, like, maybe one of you's like, maybe there's not a breakup, but there is a pause. Like, hold on. I enjoy being single. I enjoy us being friends. Why do we have to be rushing towards commitment? So, I don't know if there's going to be a resolution, because I'm getting just a lot of like this being worked out in the month of July. I don't know if I can even tell you if it will be worked out, because I'm not seeing you guys come to any conclusion. I keep seeing commitment being brought up, marriage being brought up. Marriage. The Justice card came out twice. The Hierophant card came out. Like, one of you is rushing the other person to commitment. That's all I can tell you. So if this is work, again, I do feel like maybe somebody's rushing you into some sort of contract. And again, it's the same thing where they just keep pushing and pushing till you're like, hold on, why are you in such a rush? So, yeah. All right, I'm going to end the reading there, because only you guys can tell me later on what actually happens. But I hope this resonated with you guys. Let me know how this works out for you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.